Good morning. Welcome everybody to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some prediction readings for the 27th of March. Oh gosh, I am home, guys. It's been a bit of a whirlwind trip, as most of you know. I had a wedding to attend in Victoria. It's about a 7-hour drive from here. We spent Monday driving, had the wedding Tuesday, which is an unusual day, I know. It was absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you for all your beautiful comments and your feedback. I have actually shot a video from Avalon Castle. I'll leave it over here if I can get to my computer. I haven't got my computer here today, so I'll pop it on tonight. But if you haven't checked out my video, it's of Avalon Castle. I just showed you the grounds and everything just for a bit of fun, so please go check out that video of where the wedding was held at. Everybody got really dressed up, guys. I was worried. It was the Lord of the Ring themes, if you're not aware of it, and it was shot in a castle. The wedding was at a castle. It was a really pretty area. Oh, the sun shone through. It was just magical. The bride and groom looked magnificent, and everyone dressed up, guys. People got dressed up as so many different people. There was Aragon. My hubby had the Aragon. It was just amazing. There was heaps of people dressed up. There was, is it Gollum? My nephew was Gollum. He had the rings. Of course he had the rings. And there was also Gandalf. There was a Gandalf. It was just fun and a really great day. And it was great to catch up with Rellos and people as well. Cheers to the wedding, guys. It went very, very well. So please go check out my castle tour video. I don't know how many times I could have said stunning in that, but I haven't counted them yet. But as I said in the video, it was very stunning. Apologies, guys, for the amount of stunnings in that. But it was just so stunning. I know how much we all here at the BS Detectors, how much we love nature. And when you're plonked in an environment like that, it's a real escapism from our everyday Clown Show 3.0 garbage that we're currently all having to endure and live through. So it was great escapism. It was like stepping back in time with everybody dressed up too. It was just unreal. So thanks for all your comments, guys. I've still got to get back to quite a few of you. So I thought I haven't got any admin today because obviously I've been a bit out of touch with the world. And I'm just going to get straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up, guys. Oh, warning. I'm out here with the doggos too. They've got snacks at the moment. There's Sophie wandering. Oh, there's Sprocket. There he is. Look at him. He's like a vacuum cleaner, just looking for any scrap. I ripped up all this like kangaroo stuff and they're just like, oh, Sprocket in his little nose. Look at him. He's still going well on his steroids too, guys, which is really awesome. Oh, so cheers, everyone. I'm back home now. It was good to have a little trip away, though. I did enjoy it. It was just me and my hubby. My daughter and my son looked after the dogs for us. He came and stayed with my daughter, so it was good. We could just sort of chill out and we share the driving, and yeah, it was just good to get away. All right, enough of me. Let's get straight into the reading, guys, and see what's happening in the world. Oh, and before I get started, guys, I've just got to mention to you, a lot of you know my sister was very big on the jab journey. We talk about these things a lot, how a lot of people have been on that journey. It's sort of the mass psychosis journey, I guess we could call it. When we were sitting at dinner the other night, because we went for dinner the night before the wedding, to this beautiful Italian restaurant at Berwick in Victoria. It was absolutely beautiful. She actually mentioned to me that she won't be getting any more pickies. And I thought it was very strange, guys, because I know most of you have seen that video to jab or not to jab, which I will leave, if I can, I'll leave it over here. She actually said that to me, and I thought it was very weird. I tried not to say much. I tried to take the guide's advice and not respond too harshly with all the brrr stuff we want to say, don't we, guys? And I said, oh, why is that? And she goes that her husband's brother had recently had a jab, and he's really, really sick, like really, really sick. I'm not sure if it was the FLU or the Immortal, as we know, V1, BOOSTER1. I'm not sure because I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to like pretend I was like being a know-it-all. And she just said that. And she has been really sick recently. And I think I said to her, you didn't have the FLU jab, did you? And she didn't really answer. So maybe she did, I'm not sure. But she said she's just had enough. And I could hear in her voice, guys, and I know you guys will be finding this with your relatives and people you know too, you could hear that they are jab weary. Sprocket, watch the camera. This way, this way, this way. Oh, cool. Sorry, just saved him. Good boy, sit there. That's my boy. I could hear that she was thinking about natural immunity. You know how we sense things, we know things, guys, and it usually is things when we feel them, must be as detectors. And that's what I was getting from her, that maybe there is something to be said kind of for natural immunity. That was just the vibe I got. That's what I think her thoughts were thinking. She wanted to let her immunity like build up, that you can kind of understand. So that, I thought that was huge, because that's a good sign that people are waking up, guys. So I just wanted to share that with you before I get started, guys, that perhaps, and you might be finding it too, people are starting to see things a little differently now, knowing that they were maybe perhaps lied to, especially when maybe she even saw that story, guys, on the Today Show. Remember I told you about that Dr. Nick Coates the other week, who talked about how, oh, we did get it wrong. It didn't stop transmission. Remember I was telling you about that the other day, guys? Oh, yeah, come out and tell everybody that 5 years later, after they all fell for it. We all knew it was not going to stop transmission. We knew. I don't know how we knew. We just do, don't we, guys? It's just gut feelings. We get little messages, sound, intuition, vibrations, frequencies that we receive that tell us these little messages somehow. But I thought that was really significant, because she was very into the narrative, and things are changing a little. So let me know down below, guys, if you're finding this with any of your friends or your relos, that they're all a little picky wearied is probably the word. Especially when you're getting sick all the time. It's not pleasant, is it? Okay, sorry, just had to share that. Okay, let's get into the reading. Just looking at my tomatoes. Got heaps of tomatoes still going here. It's still pretty warm, the weather here, because we're in autumn at the moment, guys. I know a lot of you are coming into spring. So I'll have to share some tomatoes with Sprocket. You know that I will. All right, let's get straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up. Oh, I missed the doggos. They were so excited when we got home. Nothing better than that dog greeting at the front door, is it, when they're all over you? All right, let's get started. You can hear Chungus and the magpies, Chungus and Fonzo. They've already had their mince a minute ago on the railing. All right. I'm getting Finland. And I'm getting the little people and peasants and Lego people in Finland are really drawing on their strength now. They're standing. They're getting more powerful. And you know what it is? It's not even protesting in that. They're just getting more powerful in their knowledge. Their awarenesses are growing. People are waking up, guys. This is happening in Finland. More and more people are waking up to the... I'm getting the nonsense and the racketeering that's going on. That's what I'm getting. In Finland, I'm getting, obviously over there's false promises happening. I'm getting slave labour, meaning immigrant kind of labour where they'll work for dirt cheap. I'm just getting this kind of thing in Finland. I'm getting Poland and Norway, a lot of unrest, unsettled energy in these parts, turbulent times ahead. And I'm just getting that people have a lot of unfinished business. Obviously, a lot of this could be what's gone on over the last 5 years. We know everyone's got a lot of unfinished business, especially with their political leaders. But what happens is, and as the guides are saying, these things build up over time. It's like the pressure valve, the pressure cooker, the volcano ready to erupt. Things build up over time. So that's what I'm getting for Norway and Poland. Things are building up in the little people. Explosive energy. Things really igniting. Heated exchanges. That's what I'm getting. Because the little people have been broken down in these parts. That's what I'm getting. So they have to fight back. So that's what happens. That's what I keep saying to you guys. Like, how does this work? We know they're trying to take all middle class out. We know they're wiping middle class out. But what's the process to get everyone to that lower socio-economic kind of level. Like, they're obviously not going to push us up into the wealthy status, but I even think personally the wealthy are going to get affected by a lot of this too. If you think about a lot of things coming in, like inheritance tax, renewable taxes on EV cars, all this kind of stuff, they're all going to be paying more and more as well. It's absolutely crazy. The cost of houses here in Oz, and I know it's global, it's mad. You can hardly get a house under $1 million in some areas. It's mental. How do you ever pay that house off? Well, you don't. That's their plan, isn't it? So obviously just investors are buying all the homes here in Oz. It's mad. All right. Getting Austria. I'm getting Austria's forming its own government. There might be like a third party come into Austria. God, I wish we'd have a third party when we go to the vote. Australia's only got Elbow and Dutton. And the vote, what if you don't want either of them? It's frustrating. But I am seeing in Austria there's this third party. It's a people party. It's a people party. It's United People Front. Oh, we need more of this all happening around the world, don't we, guys? I'm just getting that for Austria. There's going to be a third party nomination or something like this. And I am getting that they'll win a lot of votes. This could be coming in the next 6 months, but I am seeing this very powerful force of people in Austria, the little people, that is, the little people. And you guys know when I say little people, I don't mean we're little, like the BS detectors and all that aren't little. It's just a term because that's how they view us. They view us as these little people, but they don't realise these government leaders and puppet masters and puppets and all that carry-ons, you know who I mean, the Davos mob. They don't realise that people have a lot of power and strength when they come together en masse. They sort of forget that people will do that. People will rise up. So I'm getting that for Austria. Oh, I'm getting the UK and I'm getting Starmageddon. Still got a lot of uninvited guests coming into the country. I think we know what this is all about. Immigration, nothing's happened there. Still got the open borders. Well, boat people, whatever you like. There's a lot going on still in the UK. And Starmageddon's doing absolutely nothing zilch about it. But remember, guys, by him doing these stupid and making these stupid decisions, it allows people to see who he really is and what's really going on. So if anything, take it as a positive because it means people are waking up, guys. Hi, Soph. It means people are waking up. They're starting to see more and more of his selfish, mean ways. I'm getting for Starmageddon. People are starting to see he's a dictating tyrant. He tries not to come across that way, of course, but at the underlying core of it all, that's what he really is becoming. A dictator. A dictator is, to me, someone who just, it's their way or the highway, basically. Like, Trudeau does come to mind. When he was in power, that was. So that's what I'm getting for Starmageddon. He is a dictator. A dictator of his agenda and his... Oh, hang on. I am getting that he's going to be interrogated. Oh, obviously, there's a lot of corruption. I know you guys talk about that a lot over in the UK, but he will get interrogated. I mean, of course, nothing ever comes of anything, does it? They have all these, what do you call them when they have those, where they do an inquiry? That's what I'm thinking of. They have an inquiry about his past behaviour or something he's done, and nothing ever comes of it, does it? They just get the old slap on the wrist like, oh, well, let's all move on. So nothing ever comes of it. We know it never does. We never have high hope whenever there's announced an inquiry. Remember, they were going to do the CV inquiries and all this. Nothing ever happens, does it, guys? They ask a few questions and they all just... Of course they know they're going to get away with everything. Look at Trudeau. I think he had that many inquiries and absolutely nothing came of it. He's retired on his massive big pension and he's cash from Big Pharma or whatever it is. Oh, it's just never ending. So I am seeing that people are starting to see Starmageddon's true colours, that he's a tyrant and a dictator. It's good, guys. We already knew that. All you here on my channel, or you awake folk already knew that, but other people are starting to see it now. It's really good. I am getting elbows still trying to rise to the top. We always talk about this ladder of success. They all try and compete with each other. So elbows trying to look good in the eyes of his countrymen. He's also saying now, and Peter Dutton is too, they're going to give us fuel relief and all that. And actually, I've got to say, petrol has gone down a little bit here, which is kind of nice. Anything that goes down does help, doesn't it, guys? But I am getting that he's still sucking up to the people. He still wants to be known as this great world leader who's wheeling and dealing. You know, we've got this AUKUS deal with the submarines and all this kind of thing. It's all ego and power. It's not even about the money anymore, I don't think, for Elbow, because we know he's going to retire on his pretty little pension, and he's had plenty of pay rises and bought lots of properties. But I'm just seeing that he wants to go out on a real high. Like, if and when he gets voted out, hopefully soon, rather than later, he wants to be known as that leader that went out on a high. I don't think that's possible for Elbow, but this is what he thinks in his mind. If he's done all these big deals with all these, it's a beautiful red parrot in the tree. Oh, there's two. All these deals with all these big important countries. Example, connecting with all the European leaders and keeping himself on the world stage, that puts him in good status with the little people of Australia, but we know that it doesn't. I just hope people vote the right way over here. There's just no choice. It's so frustrating, guys. All right. I'm getting Canada's rising to the challenge. Carnage is going to get a shock. The people in China are gearing up now for change. They're making changes. And it's not his changes that they're embracing or anything like that. People in China want change, and they're seeing this as an opportunity to create change in their lives. They feel like they can fight back. I keep saying it's not Trudeau anymore, so they feel like they could push the boundaries with this guy. We all know basically he's on the same agenda. There's no secret to anyone. We know he's come across from the UK, been in the banking industry, investment banking, etc., etc., which is kind of odd to suddenly have someone just plucked out of another country and then just, virtually put in a position of great power. But we know how it goes. The little people have no say in it at all. So I feel like the people might fight back in China and might finally have something to say about who they want in as their Prime Minister. Because they haven't had a lot of say in the last 5 years, probably more than that actually. So I am getting that. The people in China will start to raise their voices. They'll start to want to be heard. And I'm more getting human rights stuff, like people marching maybe with signs like human rights signs, like government stop destroying us, or stop taking away our liberties. I'm getting these kind of signs, people just fighting for their basic human needs. For example, AI taking all the jobs. And we know how it all goes, same old. Nothing new here on this channel, is it? All right, see if there's something else, then we'll pull some cards, guys. It's just showing me Trump in America, and he's playing this game of backgammon. I don't know if any of you have ever played backgammon. I haven't. Sorry, guys. It looks so hard, but I'm getting that Trump's really in charge of the game. We know he is. Go Trumpy. Oh, I love it. He's really stirring the pot, isn't he? But I am getting that he's playing this backgammon game, and it's a very complicated game. And it still feels to me like he has the upper hand in this game. He's still calling the shots. It's like people are too scared to go against him. And I keep saying to you, that's why all these European leaders and everybody's coming together, because they feel safer in numbers, like they've got more strength to fight back against Trump. Because we know he's exposing a lot of things and changing a lot of the rules for the Americans, which is a good thing. You must be very happy with him over there. It's certainly, everything's turning around in America, isn't it, for the better. Just closing the Mexican border gates was a very good start. So I am getting that. He's still playing his like backgammon game. He's a really smart man. Trump is very smart. And not many people can play backgammon. Maybe he can. I don't know. Maybe literally he can. But what they're saying is he makes really good moves in this backgammon game. And at the moment, he's still in charge of the game. It's like no one has stepped up to play the backgammon game with him, because they're too fearful. All these leaders are too fearful to go head to head with Trump. It's just what I'm getting. No surprises. Oh, I love it. He's just been moving and shaking everything, hasn't he, guys? You must be loving it in America. Let us know down below how things are feeling over there and what the vibe is, because you all voted him in, and we know the rest of the world's just putting him down. All the leaders here just, what do they call him? A terrible dictator. That's what they're calling him here in Oz on the news, mainstream media, yes. Just brainwashing people. So many people hate Trump when you talk to them, and you go, why do you hate him? And they just go, oh, just because. And then they'll come up with some ridiculous thing because he's orange. And you go, oh my God. Let's pull a guy oracle. Sorry, guys, I'm still recovering from my wedding. I did have such a nice time. It was good to get away and have a little breather. And fortunately, I was out of hospital and feeling good for it as well. I was still getting wound dressings once a week. And that's okay. It's closing up. My wound's starting to close up now. Thank goodness. Sacred Heart. Passion, love, spiritual communion. Aww. Spiritual communion. When I think of spiritual communion, it's like acceptance of yourself. That's what I get for that. It's a warm, loving, fuzzy feeling inside that you have an acceptance of yourself. Spiritual communion. To me, that's like coming together with your body and your soul, and just you become whole, a whole person again. Because you drift away and sort of through life you become somebody else, and to sort of conform to other people and things like that, don't you guys, sometimes? But when you do awaken, you definitely change a lot. Let's pull Louise L. Hay, guys. I haven't put the photos up on Facebook yet of the wedding and that, guys, because the bride and groom just said, could we just hang off for a bit till they sort of get their photos sorted at their end, so I respected that. I did the video because that was just me in the castle, really, but the photos might come a little bit later, guys. There's a lot of cards in this pack, isn't there? Oh. Let's do a bit of shuffling. The dogs are wrecked. They're that glad that we're home. It's so cute, isn't it? My thoughts are creative. There we go. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind, no person, place or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Which we now know. We know that's a vibrational frequency. Look over the last 5 years, guys, how people have I'll hold it that way. How people have drifted in and out of our lives. But we've kind of moved on from all that, haven't we, guys? It's that vibrational frequency shift. People just vibrate away from you, or you vibrate away from them. When you've sort of had your journey with them, you kind of move on. All right, I've just opened, I'm doing my Be Here Now book. I know a lot of you love this. I'm going to read this. Be what you are looking for. Beautiful sunset, I'm guessing. We often wish, hope and pray for very important things such as peace, love, abundance and joy, as if they were abstract, greater or external concepts existing somewhere out there in time and space. Alas, the great treasures we seek will not be bestowed upon us as gifts, but rather co-created by us as living, breathing, feeling beings in a constant dance with all there is. We cannot truly find what we are looking for without being it first. It does not make sense to wish and hope for peace while living in disharmonious, cluttered, or unthinking ways. Peace begins with us, and it is cultivated in our peaceful thoughts, words, and acts. Similarly, wishing and hoping for love, whilst harbouring judgmental, unkind, and fearful thoughts and beliefs about ourselves and others does not make sense. To find love, we must be love, embodying it, choosing it, and sharing it. Happiness eludes us too when we disconnect from the energy of happiness, which in its realest sense is the rounded, all-encompassing spiritual energy of joy, our truest essence. Each one of us can experience joy by living mindfully, lovingly, and gratefully, discovering true richness at spirit level. May we choose to be what we are looking for right now, and in doing so, call off the search. That's actually pretty true, isn't it? When you're suffering in your life, or you're going through... Oh, there's a pelican on the water there, guys. Can you see that? I saw some beautiful pelicans at Lake's entrance when we were driving through near the water. Call off the search. It is like you're searching for yourself, isn't it? Until you have your awakening moment. It's like you're lost and you can't find yourself. And then when you go through your awakening experience, you just emerge into this more comfortable human being who's allowed to be themselves, be in a relaxed state, enjoy the life around them. It's like the wedding yesterday, because everybody was dressed up, of course, in Lord of the Rings, just an example. And it was like stepping back in time to this simple life with the beautiful waterfall, fountain, the trees. It was just this beautiful old worldly energy, the old building. Actually, that castle had been burnt down many, many years ago in the fires, and they rebuilt it up again. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Because they had pictures of it on the wall. But this is the rebirthing of the energy. See, probably that rebirthing of the castle as well. It's like everything. And that's change as well. Like, we've come to accept a lot more change in ourselves as well. Probably in other people too, but this is more the journey. The awakening is the journey of yourself and finding out who you are, and not searching out there, but looking from within. That's what I get from that that part. Just it's finding that peace and joy within too, and that quiet place and that stillness, because you can't live that if you're in a cluttered space. That's why we talk about spiritually decluttering, physically decluttering, things like that. Just clearing your mind of all those busy thoughts coming out here. In nature like that, but we always talk about distracting yourself too. It's very important when you're going through stressful times that to get your mind on other things. Come and dig around in the veggie patch, hang with your dogs. I mean, my dogs are so chilled today, probably because we're home, which is really nice. So I'll see if there's anything else to close with today, guys. They keep giving me that song by, is it Sting or the Police? And if I lose my faith in you. I'm not sure of the words of the song. It's such a pretty song. I never lose my faith in you. Meaning society. When we lose our faith in society, you have to forge your own path, don't you? That's what we've all discovered in the last few years. Let me see if there's anything else. Hang on. I'm getting the song, I think it's by ELO. It was one of those nights, one of those crazy little nights. We're gonna find out, pretty mama gonna find out. Oh, I don't know what the song is. It was one of those nights. One of those crazy little nights. I'm sure it's ELO. Sometimes we just get the songs for no real reason, guys, if you're new here. Sometimes it has meaning in the words. Let me see if there's one more thing. Oh, I'm getting that song by In Excess. Is it Heaven Sent? Heaven Sent. That's what I want you. Oh, Heaven Sent. That's why I need you. Sure, it's Heaven Sent. And what I'm getting for that song, I don't know if that's what the song's called by In Excess. Oh, you know how much I love Michael Hutchins. Oh, it was so sad In Excess, wasn't it? I'm just getting that, like, messages. We get sent messages, like, from heaven, like, meaning positive messages. We get sent messages all the time. It's just saying, remain open to them. Keep flowing and keep learning to receive messages into your life, because they're guiding you and they're leading you somewhere. So don't ignore them. Keep your peripheral vision and senses wide open is the message I'm getting for us. That's why we're getting that Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent. I don't know what the song's called. I think that's it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that song today. You know how much I love In Excess. I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos. Do you want to have a look at them? There's one. This Brocky do. He's crashed. He's so glad we're home. And here's the other one. Sophie. Oh, you're getting a tail wag, guys. I don't know if you can hear it. Upside down Sophie. They're ridiculous dogs, aren't they? They love being outside. The weather's so beautiful. All right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks again for your beautiful well wishes. The wedding was absolutely fantastic. Just a wonderful experience of escapism for a couple of days, guys. Getting out of Clown Show 3.0. It did feel good, I have to say. Now, back to reality. All right. Oh, I'm getting that song now. Back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. What's that song? Back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. I don't even know who sings it, but they're giving me that anyway. You probably recognise the song, guys. You guys are awesome with music. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, like buttons. Please consider subscribing. And go check out my castle video. Okay. Bye, guys.